Hello. We're back and we're playing Anbennar again. We passed a little bit of time since the end of the first episode here, where we just got everything consolidated, got our unrest mostly under control, took our first idea set, exploration, and got the first few ideas in there, which got us to the point we have 2 colonists. So we started colonizing right here. And we got our exploration fleet all ready to go. Let's go ahead and send them out. But we've got to act fast because Frozenmaw here just declared war upon Doombringer. So we want to try and maybe snipe some provinces here. So we're going to wait until the month tick and then we are going to declare war. Now, even without allies, we outnumber them. Broken Jaw and Doombringer, so we're not going to bother calling in Bayvik. But we're going to hope that we whoop them even with low morale here. And it looks like we will. Excellent. We want to snipe as much land as possible before Frozenmaw gets it all. Because they are going to be our early game boss fight. We don't need to bring our boats out. Frozenmaw is already blockading them. And they've got another province here. We're gonna have to take that. And then we're probably going to have to fight Frozenmaw sooner rather than later. But we will have allies for that. At the very least, we'll have Bayvik. And we should be able to take what we need, which at the very least, we need to take Balvroren. We need this for missions. I think I am going to go ahead and take the next exploration idea, factories. We want to get that finished out soon. Soon, TM. Damn it, I didn't get the siege for that. Unfortunate. And they're sieging Giant's Tears, so it looks like I'm only going to be able to snipe those 2 provinces. Which, will they just give up now? No. We're probably going to have to wait and let Frozenmaw finish their sieges. Which is fine. No, don't hunt pirates. No. No, I want you to explore. Because we want to see if we can colonize Lonely Isle here. And use that as a jumping off point to possibly colonize the new world, or rather the old world. To be lore accurate about it. Alright, Frozenmaw, you gonna piece them out so that I can take land from them? So that I can finish them off? That'd be wonderful, thank you. So as soon as one of these colonies are done, I'm not even going to try and Letarmansgrove. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. And Osnidstingrin. Grim. Yeah, that's a mouthful, I know. They're not quite ready to peace out yet, huh? No. I'm, I'm conquering you. I am not accepting anything less than conquering you. They have another province somewhere or something? They should be full occupied. It's because Broken Jaw still has some land down here. And there's... I don't think I'm getting access, military access through, Frozenmaw. Don't think that's happening. And it's not a ticker either. We're just gonna have to wait for them to try and come up here and fight me, I guess. That's kind of unfortunate. But yes, as soon as we've... Oh, there we go. They unconditionaled. Alright. Problem solved. Problem solved. Now, homecoming. At dawn, the two parties met upon the western banks of the mighty Vrorin, which once marked the northern edge of the world, at least for the Canorians. One group, the soldiers of Urviksten, their banners held high and accompanied by their Jarl. The other group, a band of men on horseback. At the front, a man draped in furs, both foreign and familiar to the Jarl, a knife on his belt and a flat bow over his shoulder. Jarl, we come in hope of righting a great and terrible wrong imposed upon our people. Many years ago, we were forced from our lands by the Orcish menace you vanquished. The man gestured to his people as he continued, Some of my kin wish for autonomy and the right to rule ourselves, but I humbly accept the rule of your grace. I do not aspire for kingship. I simply want my sons and daughters to know the homeland of our forefathers. Well, I think we will just accept the Terek people as a culture and rule them happily. And we now have finished the mission claimed the Giant's Tears. It was not enough to wait for the orcs to attack us. True. True. We gotta go on the offensive. And this means we get +1 colonist for 25 years. We will send him immediately to Lonely Isle. But we also get claims on the northern and southern Giant's Tears area. The next mission then is going to be to take Giant's March, Giant's Tears, but we are also going to attempt to take Balvroren. And we've become a great power. Number 8 among the great powers, but we will continue to ascend the ranks. Let's see how our force limit is looking. Alright, we're 2 short of our force limit. That's acceptable. That's acceptable for now. But we'll go ahead and send that other colonist. You should have that colonized well within 25 years, eh? And we could build some buildings, but I really don't think... Okay, Silverborg needs a workshop. Excellent, excellent. We're going to take a short wait just to core these up. But then we are going to go on the offensive against Frozenmaw. 60 crowns for national unrest. We'll actually take that. But we're going to wait to core these up, and then we are going to go on the offensive. So we will return shortly. Alrighty. The new provinces are cored up. This one still has some unrest, but it is what it is. One thing I wanted to touch on real quick before, I forgot to mention, we did give out some privileges to the estates. We gave out land rights to scalds, nobility, and magnates, which is burghers or merchants, basically. We gave out religious state and land of commerce for the diplo and admin power. And we gave out generous quest rewards to the adventurer's estate. Now, oh yes, we also took Noble Officer Corps as our noble privileges reform. But we're getting ready now to take on Frozenmaw, which it looks like it's going to be a pretty good war for us, considering we outnumber them by quite a bit with our allies, and their allies are mostly unwilling vassals who are going to not really be super stoked about fighting us. So really, I think even with the little bit of unrest we've got, it's time to stop drilling, get our morale back. Oh yes, this colony also already got done, and this one is about to be done. So that'll also save us quite a bit of money in colonial maintenance. I am going to let this one get done and send one of the colonists off, if we can, to here. It's still too far away. We've got to wait for the Lonely Isle to finish colonizing. But we might be able to snag one more province out here. Guess we'll go ahead and core that. And then once we've got our full morale back in our main army, we're going to go ahead and game on these orcs. Let's give them one more month tick. It's not quite full morale, and these guys are going to be the toughest fight we've had yet. Even though we've got perfectly sufficient allies for it. Now. Alright, we got our month tick. Let's do this. We are going to make Giants March the war goal, but I do want to take Balvroren in this war. This is just so we get the ticker earlier. And we are going to call Bavik and Bjarnrik. We also did end up allying with the Harpies, with Vangheim. Which I'm hoping that we might just be able to vassalize and then integrate them later without a fight. Because we are going to have to fight Bjarnrik at some point. We'll break our alliance with them later and prepare to conquer them, which will probably take 2 or 3 wars. But enough delaying. Let's get to the bloody business. To the bloody business of war. We just took out their navy. Stole a trade ship from them. We'll go ahead and send that back to repair. We just gotta wait this siege out, siege down Balvroren, and let them beat themselves against Bavik for a while, huh? We've got a 2 siege, so should be decent. Bavik's coming in to fight them. I don't think they're gonna win this one, but it drains some of their manpower, some of the manpower of these vassals in Frozenmaw at least. And we'll see if Bjarnrik is going to actually participate. They are sending ships over, so maybe they're... I don't see where their army's at, so... we'll see. Bavik's army is coming over here. Bjarnrik's ships are here. We'll see if they offload any troops to help on land. We're at 0% on the siege, 14% on the siege of Giants March. They are not doing too well on that siege, but they did just get a breach. But we are done with the siege of Giants March, and we're going to begin the siege of Balvroren. We are beating them in siege races, that's for sure. Probably because of the 2 siege. Oh. And, you know what, we can take the mill tech early. I am absolutely okay with that. Which means we could get some artillery if we wanted to. could also take the last exploration idea. Should be nice. Now I can just save up all that Diplo power for the tech. But we do get another idea group, the next admin tech, which we will get enough power for quite quickly. And I really think I'm just going to take expansion, because we're going to have a lot of stuff to colonize over here. And I don't want to lean super, super hard into colonizing Ayland here, but we will definitely be colonizing some up here. And maybe down here a little bit. So we'll see, but after that, with the next idea group at Tech 10, we're definitely going to start leaning into military ideas. Then we'll probably be taking offensive and quality. Then we'll maybe take like innovative and maybe admin or economic, one of the two. That's the plan. That's the plan, Arthur. Oh, there's Bjarnrik's troops. So no, just nobody's bothering to help Bayvik. I'm okay with that. Honestly, A-okay with that. I think... How much money are we pulling? We're pulling in seven a month, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start colonizing Vornblot in the meantime, so we can be getting two birds stoned at once. I think that's how the expression goes, isn't it? Yeah, we're not gonna get 2 sieges done by the time they finish sieging Assault, but that's okay. Bayvik is just really an ally of convenience anyways. The point of having Bayvik as an ally is not to make them stronger, but to make me stronger. Alright, and we can go ahead and take Tech 7 admin and expansion ideas. We're going to be doing a little bit of expansion maxing, alright? We're going to get big and fast. Urviksten must grow stronger. The House of Ebenfrost must grow stronger. My brother in Christ, you just ran 2,000 men into 9,000 separatist rebels. What did you think was going to happen? Smartest Bjarnrik AI moment. They are coming in here against Frozenmaw, but it looks like they're going to take a battle that is not going to be really in their favor. Yeah. I don't think you're going to win that even with reinforcements. Oh, with reinforcements you might win it. Alright. Yeah, I will take that. Free 200 population in a colony for a little bit of gold. Yes, please. And Balvroren sieged down. Let's real quickly take these rebels out. We, of course, annihilated their navy. You really think you're going to out-navy the fantasy Vikings? True sons of Garudia? Alright, they're sieging back Bayvik. But that means the enemy is going to be probably coming over this way. But we want total victory. We don't want a token victory here. We want total Frozenmaw death. Total Gray Orc annihilation. Billions of Gray Orcs must perish. What's this? Troll Minister? Yeah, so what? Who cares? We don't care about trolls. Trolls are cringe. Luckily, from blockades and everything, we are pulling in good money despite the fact we're still supporting 2 colonies. Punt their navy out again to get annihilated. Absolutely gobstomped. Just gonna do a little occupying, let my allies continue to take the brunt of the force here while we just calmly occupy. Get that war score up. We're getting tickers now too. Getting the ticker, rather. And we might siege down Rivsby just to really tick them off. Make them a little angry. So let's go ahead and siege down Rivsby. This is one of Frozenmaw's little appendages here. And we'll let Bayvik and Bjarnrik just keep getting their asses beat. Alright, Lonely Isle is done colonizing. We'll go ahead and core that. And then send that colonist to Forlorn Isle. It's going to be our jumping off point here. To us eventually just making an absolute killing on trade coming from Northern Aelantir. And more places to explore. Let's go ahead and take Broken Sea. Since that's kind of our AO. Cardesti criminal apprehended. They have to move from place to place, and if they don't, they die because they're cursed. So we could get local unrest by giving them a special pardon. We could just let them die, or we could pay 50 crowns to have them regularly transferred between prisons. You know, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna spend the money. We're the good guys this time. This is gonna be a little bit of a siege race, I guess. But not really, because we siege way faster than they do. Way faster. Looks like this one is mostly just gonna be covering this death war against the Gray Orcs, but... I mean, it's a death war for Bayvik. It's been so far a walk in the park for us. I don't like losing Diplo power, but I also don't like my merchants getting cooked. No cook my merchant, please. 35% already. Alright. Keep exploring, boys. The Broken Sea. We could colonize a good portion of this. You know, the Delaire colonial region and Broken Sea one. That's... Oof. We got bandits. Gnomes are popping off. As per usual. Which kind of sucks because we might have to fight them over some of these islands. Eventually. Oh, that's a lot of money, but... Smugglers. Smugglers bad. We're no longer a great power. That's fine, that'll change soon. That'll change soon. Alright, Siege of Rivsby is over. Let's siege Sedovik, and I think they're probably going to be willing to come to the table and accept whatever I'm willing to give them. AKA, I'm going to take a lot of territory. Oh, they pieced out Bayvik, huh? Traitors. Oh, we still have Bjarnrik. Keep exploring, boys. Keep exploring. Knowledge. We need knowledge. Bjarnrik is still doing a good job of keeping them busy for us while we just absolutely scream through these sieges. After the war, we'll get a couple artillery in this stack, and that'll make the sieges go even quicker. Now, with 79%, let's see what they're willing to accept. If I take... all this, no? We could take all this and max money. Is that max money? No, it's not quite max money, but... And... yeah, only Frozenmaw and Broken Jaw would form a coalition against us. I think we're gonna do it. The Terek Exodus. Every day our subjects report more and more wagons stocking up on essentials and belongings, more and more families heading out across the horizon. It seems the Tereks, who have been our neighbors for so long, have set out for greener pastures. This has led to some less complaining from our subjects about their various misgivings towards them, but also less economic activity. Only time will tell what this will mean for the Tereks and the communities they leave behind. Whatever. Whatever. We're not gonna have enough to core everything at once, so we're going to core the big boys first. And we're going to upgrade our government rank to a kingdom level. And we're going to have to do some converting. We do a little converting. It's called we do a little converting. But we're gonna have to sit on these for quite a while. Get unrest under control and everything. We haven't had to fight too many rebels yet, but we'll probably have to fight some rebels on this one, boys. We'll definitely have to fight some rebels on this one. And luckily we took the admin tech first. This is what I was thinking, is we would be low on admin for a while because we'd have to be coring everything. And so I wanted to take the admin tech first. Leads to a little more unrest in the short term, but you know, maybe an easier time in the long term. We'll see if it was a good decision or not. But already we have expanded quite a bit. How are we doing on money now? Yeah, we can't afford really to... Oh. We got called into a war with Salmaldor. That's fine, we will just send our navy to help out. Not sending troops. We'll go ahead and hold the blockade for them. Excellent, excellent. Corin, Corin, Corin. And not the god. Yes. Alright. We're just gonna keep exploring everything we can. I think we're going to colonize this island here, and then we're gonna work on this island. Then we're gonna shoot a colonist over here to Stalwart Outpost and grab that. Or actually, we'll probably grab this, then Stalwart Outpost. Oh, we captured some ships. Then we'll get this island here. We want Stalwart Outpost. Then once all that's colonized, we will start working on Delaire proper here. But I want to keep colonizing the uncolonized land out here as well, though. Just keep expanding. 57 crowns and 10 prestige loss for loyalty and them losing influence. I have enough money, I will take it. And let's just keep making sure we're getting these cores started as soon as we have enough power for them, because yeah, we gonna have a rebellion or two. I'd like to delay them at least a little bit. So I'll spend the little bit of mill points there. And that is gonna slow things down a little bit, but I think we will wait until either we get a significant rebellion or things start ironing out so that we can start moving on to bigger and better things, eh? Alrighty. We're back, and we managed to mostly get things under control. We got all the cores done. Oh. And the Diplotech. But there's still a lot of unrest, so we are going to have to fight some rebels sooner rather than later. Probably fight this one. Might even provoke a revolt. We went ahead and now have 4 batteries of artillery on our army. This will make sieges quite a bit quicker, and as we go up in tech, they will just get better and better. Oh, we've finally reached the first level of army professionalism. This is going to be a struggle, but we want to get that as high as possible over time. Sent our navies home to repair, separated out the trade ships into a separate fleet, and we're building a couple more so that we can protect trade in this area, so we can get our economy in order, because that is still what we're struggling with, is just making money. I do think we are also going to get rid of this fort here. We've got a fort here at Balvroren, or Vrorenborg, as we call it. We don't need another fort right here, and that'll save us a decent amount of money. Money. That's the biggest tipping point right now. We're also waiting for autonomy to go down in Skaldol. We need to get this down to basically minimum autonomy for the mission. Skaldiric knowledge. We need it less than 1%. Will give us a permanent missionary and Skald loyalty. And will also make it easier and cheaper for us to unlock building more ebon steel infantry, because once we can build ebon steel infantry, we are going to be really popping off militarily, especially once we get like offensive and quality ideas as well. We're going to be just absolutely killing it militarily. Ebon steel infantry are strong, very strong. And now, of course, since we have these cord, we're going to start converting them. Alright, and one of our colonies is finished. Urviksten. Or Urviksten. Urviksten. So we are going to send that colonist here to the province known as Stalwart Outpost. Then we're going to start colonizing this island here. That'll give us some great jumping off points to either go colonize into Noruin, or excuse me, Indraliande, or Noruin, or of course just to really maximize our control over the north by mega colonizing into Delaire and Broken Sea, which is probably what we're going to do, honestly. And it's probably the way we're gonna go. Now, we are making enough money. We could actually send out another colonist. So I think these ones still have 0 natives, so I think we're going to actually just get this one started as well. So we'll be doing 2 in Delaire and 1 in the homeland for now. And we'll just keep exploring. Gotta get that knowledge. That knowledge. But with the first war against Frozenmaw done, that was like the big thing we really wanted to do. If I provoke these guys, they're gonna have 16 regiments. Let's do it. I should have waited until the month tick for morale. Oopsie daisies. Month tick before we get there. We might lose the first battle against them. Yeah. Or... Yeah, we lost the first battle against them. I should have... That was me being a dum-dum. Forgetting that I was drilling that army. That's fine. We'll just come back and smack the hell out of them. No biggie. For once, my dum-dum nature does not completely screw me. And let's go ahead and get these guys protecting trade here at Redgarhaven. Yeah, let's get these guys moving back, recovering their morale, etc., etc. Yeah, we're gonna lose a little bit of money here because we're replenishing our army. Dum-dum moment. Big dum-dum moment. But now we're gonna crush them. That's one rebellion down. The rest of them are going to be quite a bit smaller, and therefore a lot less worry. But we are taking a economic hit for that. Oh yes, I also almost forgot we have the decision to organize the Scalds. Throughout Garudia, the Skaldhiric faith is fractured between countless regional sects, only tenuously guided by the Skaldskola clergy. If we hope to respond to and overcome the religious upheavals of the Southerners, we must provide a united front. Let us call forth the Skalds of all Garudia to a conclave. Canon discussed, lore legitimized, and leadership secured. We'll lose 50 of each power, and we get the Council of all Garudia. Which means we can change our tale. If you want to read that, go ahead. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think we are going to take Tale 6, the Old Winter Lullaby. National Unrest -4 and monthly war exhaustion. Because we need to get things under control here and then build up for the next war. Which is probably going to be Frozenmaw again, considering we have 8 years until the truce is up. I don't think we're going to go to war with Bjarnrik in that time. We're mostly going to be concentrating on our colonization efforts and, of course, getting this all under control and beginning to get rid of the Orcish religion and culture here and replacing it with our own. Alright, we're human maxing, alright? Now, we're accepting certain groups, like the Harpies and all that, but we are not accepting orcs, we are not accepting of trolls. We are displacing them, sending them out into the world to do harm upon our enemies. But we are back making money again. Though losing that one battle did kind of give us a little economic hit. But as time goes on, we will be just making more and more money. More and more money as we get this autonomy down, get our separatism under control. And of course, development. But it's not gonna be too long before it's gonna be a couple years before we want to start saving up for the next tech, because I do like trying to keep up with tech. And since we managed to get Renaissance fairly early by deving it in Urviksten, we can keep up right now. And we can take the first in expansion ideas, which gives us an additional colonist. That we will not be using immediately, just because of the fact we're not making enough money. We already got 3 colonies going right now, but let's see how they're doing, by the way. Almost 200 people already at Stalwart Outpost. And about the same at Nordbroder. Of course, Lonely Isle here, or not Lonely Isle, Forlorn Isle, which is now known as Urviksten, is done. Instance is nice. I'm going to be deving this later. Let's see. Oh, troll issues. Troll issues. That sucks, but not much we can do about it right now. Not much we can do about it at the moment. Alright, Regent Court Zealots. In Sarveger. Well, they're going to be done converting quite soon, so I think they'll be done converting before that becomes a problem. We are going to take higher developed colonies. Because of course we are. Of course we are. Then keep exploring. Keep exploring, keep seeing the world. Alright, we gotta discover more and more. Ooh. We get Prospering Times in Vrorain, which is one of our new provinces. What does that province produce? Gems. We're definitely taking production then. Absolutely. And when we have enough money, we'll build a workshop there. We actually got some pretty good trade goods from our conquests here. Fur is alright, but salt is good. Gems are better. This is furs now, but it'll be coal later, which is awesome. A lot of furs. We got some ivory up here. Very good. Very, very good. We're going to be cornering the dang fur trade in the near future. Which is, of course, very cash money. Let's get those guys back drilling. Also forgot to mention that in the between episodes, our previous king died and Olaf III took over. The 624, he's very excellent. And then a little bit ago when we were waiting to core, we did have an heir die, but we got a better heir. We got a 353, so I can't complain too much. Can't complain too much. We're getting decent heirs for the most part. Beautiful, beautiful. Love just watching the map get bigger, don't you? And I think we've pretty solid. We are actually number 5 great power. We shot up after taking Balvroren. Or, excuse me, Vrorenborg. But we do need to convert it, and then eventually, once all the unrest is gone, all the separatism is gone and everything, culture convert it. I don't want Gray Orc culture in my dang country. This is my country. My damn country. Yeah, that's going to be done before the rebellion pops. That is very cash money. But, isn't that just... Let's wait for the month to just see if this just changes over to separatism. Okay, doesn't appear to. But they've still got some unrest here, so it's still saying that. I mean, I could give them more autonomy, but we really need the money at this point. So it's like, eh. But you know what? F it, we'll do it live. We're gonna just keep converting. Keep converting, and then we'll eventually have to, maybe, you know, do one less colony so we can, convert Vrodenborg, because that's gonna take a while, and it's gonna be more expensive because it's so high in development. How's the autonomy doing at Skaldol? We're down to 35.7. I think once 1489 rolls around, we'll probably be just going ahead and taking the unrest to lower autonomy there, just to make it a little faster. But things are coming along pretty swimmingly. We haven't had too many just ridiculous setbacks this campaign so far. Haha. It's never too late. Never too late for me to pull an absolute idiot move. Only had the one reset. I'm gonna take the prestige, actually. Most of the claims we're getting right now are just from missions, so I'm not too worried about it. But, I'm quite happy with the way things are going this campaign. We're getting a lot done. It's not the fastest Urviksten run I've ever had, but I'm taking it nice and slow, because usually when I rush and I just massively expand, I end up quitting. Like, when I'm, like, massively expanded into, like, #1 great power by the early 1500s, and just unbeatable, I end up losing interest really quickly. So I'm glad that things, that we're taking things at a more reasonable pace, not trying to min-max too hard. This campaign so far has been very, very enjoyable, and I'm glad to have y'all here with me for it. But I think that is about where we're going to leave off for this one. So thanks so much, everybody, for coming by and watching. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.